Oh, it's the one night of the year where you can really get dolled up, dressed up to bring in the new year. But we want to help you look your best. So joining us now with some helpful hints are Natalie Parecki and your model, Jennifer. And you're joining us from Chanel over at Dillard's.
Yes,
and tell me, what are some of the best ways to really accentuate yourself?
Well, I think people try to do a traditional smoky eye like I have on today and then want to wear the fun, bold lips too. And you really want to do one or the other. So what we did with Jen today is we took a nice neutral smoky eye.
Okay.
And we did that using some really nice neutral gray colors and a deeper brown and taking it right in her crease and giving her a really nice deep black liner. Lots of mascara.
And can you kind of take us step by step?
Absolutely.
I know some women who hear smoky eye, they get nervous, they freak out, they love the look, but are just so nervous of trying to apply it themselves.
People think smoky eye and they think gray or black. So what we did with Jen is I took some really nice neutral colors and we took this nice neutral all over her lid, and then we took this little bit deeper grayish brown in her crease and along over here in this V and along her lash line.
Okay.
Just to give her that smokiness that we want.
How far do you want to bring it back? I know some women like the cat eye.
If you want to stay in line with your own natural brow, okay, so we're going to stay right in line with her natural brow and bring that to a point. You can of course take it out farther, but you should really do that with your liner, and then taking it out with your shadow to make it look less costumey and more dressed up.
Sure.
So, and then you can also look up for me, Jen. You can take it along the lash line underneath here instead of taking really deep liner and just gives that really smoky look underneath.
Doesn't the shadow also help the liner hold a little bit?
Absolutely, it does. Absolutely. And then, you know, if you haven't used a foundation brush before, we're going to take a foundation brush and you can take and clean up underneath any of that falls so you don't have a dark shadow underneath your eye too. So we're going to clean a little bit of that up that we did.
And how light do you want to get just below the brow? You've obviously put a smoky look right there in the crease, but how light do you go just below the brow?
You know, when you buy a quad like we have here, it kind of gives you a paint by numbers.
Okay.
So really nice and easy. There's a couple colors in here that we could use as the lighter. I prefer this very light ivory color, and we're going to go right in here. And you can actually go above the brow with it,
really?
Too. And what that
I've never heard of that trick.
It lifts the eye. It makes it look more lifted and awake. You can also take this down into here, and this is just going to make the eyes open up more. So we're still taking that light color right by the bridge of the nose here, and that's brightening up and opening up the eye for her.
What about a little bit of sparkle? If you want to have a little bit of sparkle on the eye, maybe, I've been told maybe around the neck area, just below the neck.
Lots of sparkle on a night like New Year's Eve. We have a beautiful shimmer powder that we just got in with our new colors that I'm going to use. We're going to use up here on her forehead. You want to do down the bridge of the nose. You also want to take it right on the cheekbone. Now this is in addition to whatever blush you're going to use.
Okay.
Because
and
you don't want to look overly frosted.
How does this really stand out? Why do you want to do this?
What this does is it helps to brighten the skin and look more luminous.
Oh.
So we don't necessarily want to look sparkly or glittery, but we want to look luminous. And that's the look I think that all of us are looking for when we use a shimmer, is you want to look luminous and glamorous. And you can also take this, like you were speaking of, right down on the neck and on the chest.
And how about lashes? Fake lashes?
Absolutely.
No fake lashes.
Absolutely.
All right, the longer the better.
Absolutely. We have some great ones at Dillard's that we can actually show you if you come in, and we can show you either strip lashes or individual lashes. We all tend to like individual lashes. They last a bit longer, and you can put lots of mascara on them and make them really fun.
But you want to take them off at the end of the night, right?
If you're using a strip lash, definitely. If we're using the individuals, those do last 3 or 4 days.
Really?
Absolutely. And when you take them off, you just want to use a little bit of steam from when you wash your face, and then you also want to use your makeup remover, hold it on the lash for 10 seconds, and then gently wipe off.
For those lashes that can last you about 3 to 4 days, I mean, what's the price on that?
I think ours are $18. Correct?
18, that's not
18?
too bad.
Not
Too bad.
And we can, you know, we don't do them at the store, but we can definitely show you how to do them. And they're so easy to do on your own.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You did the smoky eye. Now let's talk about the lip.
What we did is a nice matte red lip. That is what was super hot for holiday season.
Okay.
So I took a deep red liner and we outlined the lip. And we also filled in the entire lip. And what this is going to do is keep your red lipstick from bleeding.
Okay.
Because that is the #1 thing we have with red lips, is that they tend to bleed outside the line. We really want to keep that inside the line. So we're going to take and make sure we get a nice line, and then we're going to fill that in completely.
And Natalie, we're running out of time here, but I do have to ask you, once you have the full face on, what are the essentials you have to take with you to the party to keep it updated?
You want to keep your lipstick, you want to keep a liner, and you want to keep a powder and a concealer, because concealer can keep any of the running at bay, and you can also touch up for underneath the eyes.
All right.
Yeah, we would love to teach you how to recreate these looks. We have some events coming up at the end of January, so if you want to get a hold of us at the store, we would love to show everyone how to recreate these.
Natalie, thank you very much.
you.
We appreciate all the tips.
Thank you.
And have a happy new year.